Hey, it's Julius, Dr. J. Erving, and I'm in Fort Myers, Florida, and you're watching Class Act Sports. All good, baby.
Big Degree, Class Act Sports here with the one and only Dr. Julius Erving here. Here
What's
at
up,
your
Vic?
friend. How you doing, man?
You're good, man.
Good, man.
Always
Good
good
seeing
to
you
meet
again,
you.
brother.
Absolutely.
Looking forward to getting on the golf course with you soon. You know, we're here at Bob Beam,
I
a
think
friend of
next
yours.
week we got a game.
we got a game, the 13th, man. Hey,
13th.
hey, I'm looking forward to it, man. But right now, we're here at Bob Beeman, inaugural, golf event, man. We're here at the Gala tonight. Talk about that, and what brings you here. I know you're moving in our hometown, Atlanta. Talk about why you come down here to support such a great event, man.
Well, first of all, I've been to Bob's events in the past when he used to have them in Miami before he took off to go to Chicago. And now that he's back, and now that he's affiliated with the Olympians, when he reached out, and you reached out, and his office reached out, I just put the dates down. I said, all right, I'm going to find a way to make it work. It happened to coincide with our moving weekend, so I got to do 2 days instead of 4. So I'm really happy to be here on Monday and looking forward to playing golf on Tuesday.
For an inaugural event, man, it's a huge turnout. I mean, we're looking to do our first event. I call you on September 10th. Next year, talk about, the people come out and support yourself, me, and all these people here, man, the sponsor, man. Talk about the turnout we have tonight.
Yeah, the turnout is phenomenal. I mean, you have Olympians, you have Hall of Fame football players, you have Hall of Fame basketball players, and you have people who are from the business community and from the social community of Fort Myers and Naples who have just said, I want to be a part of this. I want to support this foundation, the museum. This is a entity that's up and running already, so it's not really a startup, even though this is the inaugural golf event. So the golf event is attaching itself to something that is already an institution that was started by Al Order and others, and his wife was tremendous. Bob was tremendous. Carl Lewis was tremendous in terms of the words that they had to say. And, our involvement here, I mean, we're just pieces to the puzzle. I mean, we're going to do our own events. This will be a takeaway situation where, we could utilize the best of what's available here and incorporating the things that we do in our lives. But to be here, I'm proud and I'm honored and I'm humbled.
Well, you work, you've been with the Philadelphia Eagles. Talk about them and their season right now.
Sixers, actually.
Yeah, the Sixers there. Yeah, the Sixers. I'm like Eagles.
That's okay.
Yeah, been a long night, Doc.
As they say.
Kwame and those guys that you traded for, man. Talk about the position and where you think they're at and where they're going right now.
Well, my role is as a strategic advisor to the chairman of the company. So I pretty much just deal with him. The operative decisions, the operations decisions, handled by the president, the general manager, and the coach. So I didn't have anything really to do with the trades and the destiny of the franchise in terms of those issues. But in terms of advising the chairman based on my experience, he'll take that into some of the meetings. Everything I tell him is not going to be perfect, and it's not going to be the solution. But part of what I'll tell him is how to grow in the business and how to relate to the things that will make that franchise successful. So I'm happy with the role that I have at this particular time. It kind of lets me off the hook in terms of being the responsible party if it doesn't work out, but it puts me on the hook in terms of having a presence there and also having them, tie back into their history. My body of work now becomes their body of work. And fortunately, Victor, the body of work was pretty good.
Well, you had a great career, Doc. And, last question for me, man. There's a lot of, parity right now in the NBA. A lot of teams that, like the Nets, is doing really well. Early on, who do you see is the favorite to be in the NBA Finals right now?
Well, it's hard to say. I mean, San Antonio's playing great ball. Oklahoma City's playing great ball. Memphis is, if I were going to pick two teams right now, I would probably say Memphis and Miami. The two M's, it's two relatively small markets, although Miami's not a small market and they are the defending champions. But nobody's playing better than the Memphis Grizzlies, and the Miami Heat are probably the only team playing as well as they are.
Well, Doc, we always appreciate you coming on, man, and supporting us. And, in return, we're always supporting you, and you're always supporting the foundation, man. So I appreciate it, man. We'll get out there on the golf course.
We'll keep it rolling.